Hey guys, Coach John here, just jumping on for a little 10 to 15 minute workout today. I'm going to focus today on the shoulders, the head, neck, shoulders, the upper body and the core, the upper neck and back. I always tell people that these are places where the body tends to get stuck or stagnant energy. This is where we hold the weight of the world, is in our shoulders. All I'm using for the workout today is me. My clock is chiming every 30 seconds. I've got a mat over here, just using body weight, a mat, and some time, making some time, taking some time for myself for the day. Just starting off just like this, just warming up into my shoulders. I'm just starting off with a neck rotation. We want to rotate the body. We want to twist the body. This is how the body warms up or gets used best, through twisting or rotating. Rotating forward through the shoulders. I'm warming up the neck and shoulders. I'm working through the scapula, just opening up the shoulders, letting the scapula come forward, letting the scapula drop downward, pulling the scapula backward, lifting the scapula upward. It's a rotation through the entire shoulder, right? I want to see that mobility happening in my shoulders. I want to put mobility into my head and neck and shoulders. It's where we tend to hold our tightness at the computer, forward head tilt. We've got tightness here, we've got tightness here. We've got a lot of blockage in the body that we need to warm up and wake up. Next one here, I'm spinning through my upper arm bone. Just pronation, supination. Pronate, supinate, pronate, supinate. I'm just working on rotation through the upper arm bone, right? Through the upper arm bone, twisting, 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 all the way, all the way, all the way. The rotators of the arm, right? Twisting all the way. Now I'm going to try twisting one way, twisting the other way, twisting one arm one way, twisting the other arm the other way. See that? Right? Now I'm going to try to turn my head to look at the hand that's facing upward. Turn my head to look at the hand that's facing upward. I'm really going to try to emphasize opening my fingers, like from one arm to the other arm. The fingers on one arm open, stretching apart from the other arm. It's like I'm extending my body as wide as I can physically, and twisting through my arms as much as I can physically. I'm just rotating, flossing out my shoulders, flossing my shoulders, opening up my neck and my shoulders, rotating through my head, warming up the head and the neck, getting blood flow and circulation into those joints. Same thing on the other side. I want to get fluid, synovial fluid in my joints. I want to move all of the joints. I want to pump them and rotate them and get mobility into the body so that I start to feel a little bit better today. Just look at this. Opening up my shoulder blades, pushing my shoulders apart, letting my spine flex over, round over, shoulder blades open. That's the scapula. Protraction, opening up of the shoulders. And then how about retraction, pulling the shoulders back, together. And also depression, pulling the shoulders down, my back. Pulling them back, pulling them down, looking upward, right? Extending my spine, drawing in my belly, tucking in my belly button, and breathing. Deep, full breaths. Deep, full breaths balance the body. I'm just restoring health and balance inside of my body. Next one here, I'm gonna grab my mat and I'm gonna drop myself down. And I've got a dumbbell here. This is a big one. You might want to use a smaller one. I'm just gonna be in a forward lunge. Just forward lunging. I'm opening up the hips. It's problem areas in the hips and the shoulders. This is where we all get tight from life. Like, this is just what life does to all of us, is it gets us stuck in stagnant patterns with food, with drink, with movement, with think, with the way that we think, we get stuck. Okay, I'm just forward lunging into my knee, and then I'm taking my dumbbell so we can unstick ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally. It's that we have to recognize that there are three parts to ourselves. Opening up physically, opening up or expanding mentally, growing emotionally, right? I've got my emotional body. This is what determines and dictates my health. It's my emotional body. It's the way that I feel. If I want to be healthy and well, I got to make myself feel healthy and well. Just practicing healthy, well feelings for the day. You conjure them with happy, healthy thoughts, thinks for the day. Thinks and happy, healthy drinks, happy, healthy foods, happy, healthy things, happy, healthy movement, putting it all together, making a happy, healthy lifestyle. Spinal extension, really extending while I'm flexing, opening up my hips. Switching again, forward lunging here, and I'm coming back into those shoulders very specifically. I'm just working on my stop signs. And you could do these with little dumbbells in your hands. I'm just doing rotation through that arm in my lunge position. So I'm lunging into my hips and I'm opening up my shoulders. I tell you, the hips and the shoulders and the core and your movement and your pain-free movement and energy are all linked together. And with a happy, healthy lifestyle, we can recharge the body and free up any trapped energy, emotions trapped in the neck, in the hips, in the back, creating pain throughout the body. Just rotating into what's tight or stuck today. Rotating through the shoulders, opening up my hips. Good job. Next one here, I'm gonna drop myself down on my mat and I'm gonna hold my hands flat to the floor and I'm just gonna work on rotation here, where I'm just trying a little bit of action, trying to lift my hands. I'm rotating my upper arm bone. I'm externally rotating the upper arm bone, right? And then switching the other way, I'm lifting the elbows, rotating the arm bone again, rotating the arm bone, opening it up, opening up. I'm working on my shoulder mobility. I'm working on my shoulders. I'm working on myself. Like, I got to get into this frame of mind every day. I'm doing some work on myself. Dropping down here on my front a little bit further, on my tummy. I'm gonna put my hands out and I'm gonna try some Y's. Look at this. I'm gonna lift my hands. I'm gonna clench my fists. I'm gonna rotate my thumbs right outward as much as I can. I'm gonna pull them down, depress my scapula, pull my shoulder blades back together, lift my chest, draw my shoulders back and down, and breathe. Just breathing in that position there. Just breathing in that position. And if you can work through it, so it's like up, rotate, pull down, and back. Lift your chest, pull your shoulders and elbows back and down, and then take it back, rotate, and put it down. That's just a shoulder unlocking exercise. Just giving the shoulders a little break. I'm extending my spine. I'm up on my elbows. I'm lifting my chest. I'm working on some spinal extension. Just the static extension hold. Just an extension stretch. I'm stretching the extensors in my spine and my neck and my shoulders. Just letting them relax and just taking some nice deep breaths right there. Letting those muscles settle. Next one, I'm gonna put my hands under my shoulders and just go a little deeper into that extension, straightening out my arms, lifting up my chest and shoulders. I'm extending my spine. I'm opening up my chest and shoulders. I'm letting go through my abdomen and my lower back. If you can, up on the toes, lift your knees, upward dog, right? I'm pushing deeper into my extension if you can. If you have to keep the knees down, awesome. If you have to stay down on your elbows, also awesome. Do what's right for you. It's not about killing yourself. I'm working on myself. I'm making myself better. Next one here, I'm gonna push into my shoulders and hands, and I want to try and see if I can push my head further in front of my arms, like my shoulders are back behind my head. I want to try to straighten out those arms, pushing my head forward in front of my arms, opening up my shoulders. Then just pedaling out my calves, stretching out the back of my legs, opening up my knees, opening up the back of my legs, stretching out my hamstrings and my calves, working on my ankles, pumping through the lower body. Breathing, stretching, strengthening, and breathing. I'm going to try to push both my heels down, straighten out my arms, pressing both of my heels down. I'm opening up the back of my body, the shoulders, the back, the neck. I'm letting go of any tension I may be holding in that part of the body. Next one here, I want to grab my mat again, and I want to just continue with the shoulder, and I just want to continue with a little bit more twisting and rotation in and through my shoulders. I'm just going to put one hand behind my head. Put one hand behind my head. I'm in a tabletop position. Put one hand behind my head, and I'm just going to rotate. Just rotate through the shoulder. Open it up as much as you can, and if you can really add breathing to it, like exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, and inhale up. Just putting some rotation into the shoulder through the core. Same thing on the other side here, hand behind the head. I'm just rotating my elbow to my hand and opening up the body. I'm pumping, I'm twisting, and I'm breathing. All right, my next one here, I'm gonna try just taking the hand under and swinging through. Taking the hand under and swinging through. Opening up through the torso, through the middle of the back. Opening up the chest and shoulders. Swinging, opening. And then one more rotation. I'm just gonna add some balance to my rotation. I'm gonna lift my leg back, point my toe, opposite hand behind my head, and I'm gonna go back to that elbow to the hand. Balancing through my core, breathing. Focusing on your breathing, bringing your attention to your breath. It's the breath that brings you to the present. The power is in the present, balancing, extending through the glute, and rotating through the core. Breathing, inhale. I am balancing myself. I am balancing myself naturally with breath and movement and balanced thinking and speaking and balanced natural eating, like putting it all together into a lifestyle. Next one here, just while I'm here, I'm gonna do my favorite extension drill, just opening up, inhale, pulling together, exhale. Switching to the other side. Breathing through the core, extending out the body, full length, contracting, exhale. Squeezing through the core. Inhale, exhale. Just moving and breathing. I'm centering myself in the present. I am getting healthy, strong, and well today. I am eating better, exercising more, thinking and speaking more positively about myself and the others that I share life with. Just giving some love and kindness to yourself for the day. Come away from killing yourself and getting into making myself better again today. Friends, there's a little 10-15 minute workout for you. Just getting myself going for the day. Have yourself a super awesome, terrific day.